That's the name. They never take credit for Joshua is the name when then change. With the mama, they do.
Yeah, but you see, they know over time people will forget. So this is what they bank on.
Yeah, but what may I know, does that example may I get tell us say, enough people that believes that the program with the older people they've got to learn and then think that some people have to say it's not from Jamal. But it was there before.
They will tear you up if you say otherwise.
Yes, God, when they know say people going to change them. I look for the PWD, Public Work Department. I in the church, I in the National Work Agency.
Of course.
Then change food stamp program to part too.
Yeah, food stamp to part.
You know, see a guy come in and talk about the equal share for women though.
Equal pay for women is
And share, we just mentioned it a while ago, from 1970 before.
Me have Siaga program when me guy in funeral. All of them they written by in that.
Yeah, but remember, hold on, remember Edward Siaga in the politics for the 19th. Remember, say my minister of this and minister of that before, you know. No people, as we tell people all the while, Edward Siaga thing, and none for them thing they were I'm achievements. And certain things they put out. It start from the 1960s and when they took prime minister in 1980.
No.
Before that, man.
It was before we become prime minister.
Yes, but no people that understand that you have to explain that to people too. The same you Richards, hold on, Joshua, we don't say this. The same you Richards, me hear one time on VG Live. I said, Edward see I go forget to accomplish and just coming up as prime minister in 1980. Me hear PMP with it. And the man I work and the in the streets.
Propaganda.
Yes, see me.
One of them night I go and read out the program and script the program make no people here.
Please do.
Me also read out one of jokes one night time, you know.
Please do.
Yeah, man, I read out on them night time, man. Cause me have it now, when I program, I see I got funeral, you know, man. You know see? Cause me can't be that one man deal with too much things.
Are you to get the program and I read out?
Yeah, man, I'm having chromas. I grab my finger for a woman, and a woman they want to give me a program. Let me grab it.
you have it now?
Yeah, man, me have it now, me not the way the writer now.
Well, let me go in on my email and see if I find it. Because I had actually sent some information to Clean Green about 2 years ago on Edward Siaga accomplishment. So I'm going to check the email and see if I find it in it.
Right, go and search it, Joshua. But in the meantime, you know, so one time when we write you type it Edward Siaga them achievements and Michael Malley come up.
I know one time I recently them start doing it.
Yo, all of the achievements Edward Siaga, they might give Michael Manley. All the institutions them and them stuff there, Michael Manley, magic. You can't get no for Edward Siaga, they make it look like a Michael Manley.
What I say?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, PMP, I believe them easy, Virgin. A criminal, yo.
Them dangerous, man. Yo, Squitty, actually don't know what them going on with the man. You see, true, you grew up in a certain community. Yeah, man. I tell you, man, them people are wicked, man. When I say them wicked, listen me. Squitty, I grew up in a PNP family, you know, so nobody can tell me about PNP now. Yeah. Right? When my 11-year-old PNP shut off, I'm for nothing, you know. Me and another, and 2 10-year-old youth, Rodney Palmer and Ken Youth Woolry. Three of us sit down and talk. And them a campaign them time there. Right? And the man them come around and don't know way as little boy and shut off away. For no reason at all. Really, what 10-year-old and I left.
It's a scare now, man. It's a scare now.
What you say a while ago?
You mean how you say Kuti?
I think I scare them a scare now, man.
Yeah.
10-year-old boy.
Them shoot and fire some shot over the head, but you now look at you now.
That was harsh. As a children, that should be.
Yeah, man. True.
As children, that should be how you got.
Alright, yeah, alright. You woke up on three youth, 3 children. You see me? If you even know them yes or no. What children have to do with politics?
Exactly.
Eh? Where you got shut off at as a 3 youth? You don't know them, a 3 little boy. You don't see them on color, like, all of them tell them, you know, like the colors and them something, are not to do with politics.
Remember,
Promise,
Thomas, remember
Yeah,
if
they
you
cannot.
paint a donkey, if you paint a donkey, you know, green, you know, him done, you know, them done him, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
but what me I
back
say,
in there.
what you say, Kenan, you know, as me talk about donkey and pay for a paint, you gotta say paint and agree, say, the donkey not agree, so I'm gonna go and kill the donkey, cause he not agree. That is all, if understandable, cause you don't understand, what me I say, three little pick there player. And you don't know which might be you're not familiar with them. Yeah, you got shot
Always
over
about the green shirt.
Oh, Joshua, if you ask, we don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Sometime,
Sir.
No, spit it.
Always about the green shirt.
couldn't do that, skitty, them couldn't do that.
As children, we're not business with the colors. We were just being innocent and playing. Nothing more, nothing less. We never had on. I can't even tell you what color clothes we had on that day.
We have a TikTok white petal, come there box now.
Yeah, come in. Sure. Come on, put it come. Hey, Squitty.
That's a
the one
fact,
there,
man.
when Manly there at arena and them transfer to stadium, you know. Me there a conference, you know, me and my auntie, you know. Yeah, well, that time though, them say 150,000 strong. Yeah, I'm wrong. And at the same say it, you know, but at the same happen. You understand? So we did it so, and guess what? The wickedest part of it is a green shirt made in there, you know. Pretty green shirt, you know. Or something. But me did it as a youth with my auntie. Come on. But I just say, you know, say, Michael man there, hands of victory, get him out. Bells of freedom. Deliverance is near. Deliverance is near. Deliverance is near.
Hey, good night, panel.
Good night.
Yes, good night to you guys. Let me say this, please, guys, before anybody interjects. What we see take place in the parliament today, a disgrace at the parliament of Jamaica from the People's National Party. That shouldn't have happened. And if the people of Jamaica really take this, take it in consideration, that what they see in the parliament today, with from the leader of the opposition and his followers, are you going to let that person to come out and lead you guys forward? That is what you guys want. That is what you guys want from. Because for me, I don't want to sound disrespectful and I wouldn't vote there. But I'm saying it's a little more like attitude that you can't get your way, so you feel as if you're going to create a story, you're going to make a fight. I can remember vividly at one point in time I was going to school. There was this guy who prayed upon us like, you know, he used to fight. But we were not that type. But, and that day, I could not take it anymore. I'd have to step in for myself and my brother. And I deal with it in the most respectful way. His brother said to us at the time, please don't give him anymore. And we did not inflict any, we did not draw any blood or anything, but we ensured that we punish him for the months of disrespect that he handed on to us. And I'm saying to the people of Jamaica that you guys, let us sit down and carefully think this over. This is the man that we want to lead us forward. You see that this guy is imposing his slavery mentality upon us. Come on, bro. We need to fix this. And if we sit back and allow this to happen, it's going to continue. We can't allow it to happen. Yes, Thomas, please, sir.
J.A. Vice.
Yes, sir.
Alright, this is the PNP. You tell us what the PNP is. All the PNP then go on. PNP then come like some spoiled pig. And then I get what they want. You know, some people have some people when they spoil and then get what they want and flick on themselves on the ground.
Yes.
That is PNP. Understand what I say?
I understand what you're saying, Thomas.
they feel that Jamaica belongs to them and they feel that them bonds and them and when they not get their own way, they go out all kind of something that them like a spoiled picnic, but they can't get to them one, they flick down themselves on the ground. Like you know, so pick in the supermarket and them walk with them mad and they can't get all a biscuit there and then they start ball and flick down themselves on the ground and them stuff there. That is PMP. So they walk over it.
Over the 5 years of this rock country, you know, I'm out do the same thing, him not stop, I saw him stay.
I hate to see.
And through him spoiled, through a white man again and then spoiled and he say,
No, is this Down syndrome mentality kicking in, you know? You see that? Let's look at the guy and see if he may look like this.
Entitlement. It's an entitlement that they
Down
were
syndrome
raised with.
style. Come on, bro. It's like you're telling yourself that if it's not you, it could be nobody.
Personally, hold on. Hold on. I say something. Personally, Mark Golden, him believes that the Prime Minister is beneath him. I tell you that as a true black man.
Well, we elected Michael Andrew Honest to lead, and he's going to continue. So if you don't like him, he can step aside.
Operate like
step
that.
Step aside.
Go well.
Hey, DJ, me no interject you.
Yeah.
We don't want brand white to Mark Golden, you know, because maybe Edward Seagulls was a high-colored man, Michael Manley was a high-colored man. They never display them behavior.
Yeah, but the difference is...
All right.
The
You can't use the word white to use a white man. I mean, you like that.
The difference is... Ian, listen to me. I said. The difference is when the Edward Seagull come from when they don't call it now. Syrian.
But eye-colored, we use the word eye-colored, not white.
Eye-colored, no, I said, no, listen, let me just finish. Hold on. Let me just finish. The difference is with Mark Golden, he's a straight white man who will have slave connection, brother. In grandparents, they will own slave. That is a difference.
Yeah. Well, I know. But we are saying now, party, we are discuss him and him Down syndrome behavior.
No, apart from the Down, hold on. Apart from the Down syndrome, yes, you can say him have that. Yeah. But he's a white man and he's a racist and he believes that black people beneath him.
Use the word, using racist behavior and use the color white. We racist now, we are talking color now, you know. Using behavior.
Everybody racist, brother, in their own way. Everybody
attaching behavior to him.
Thomas, we're not going over there with that white style.
White, the school will go white, you know? White man.
We are saying is that this guy feel like he's entitled.
Him entitled, privileged.
He's not, yes. You're...
Where am I going to come in?
What I say to them, no matter what, girl, they can't get away from it.
It might be like Jamaican birthright.
Yeah, but what I say, as much as I want to get away from me personally with Mark Golden, you know me have the most problem with the main thing when me dislike Mark Golden, not at the different from him color. He's a liar, he's not a credibility lie that even more than if he white skin. But what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to you, my brethren, as much this is not even in person. Yeah, but what I say to you, white people overall believe black people is beneath them, my brother.
Sometimes black people put them over with
not
you, know.
All white people.
Majority. We got our percentage.
Some of them are for the struggle. They fight for our people.
Yeah, but you can't. We go, Sunny, we go by percentage. That is like about 1% out of 10. When you talk about this.
Can I?
No, I wouldn't say 1%. Go ahead.
Jamaican Donald Trump.
Can I interject?
Yeah, man, go on.
Gentlefolk have been listening to us and we almost sound like we're confused. Let me tell you why. One, we're speaking over each other. That's the first thing. And then secondly, we don't seem to understand what ethnicity is. Let me tell you why. Mr. Siaga, in the true sense of the word, is not a white man. Right? And his parents were born in Jamaica, both his parents. Right? He's of Lebanese descent does not fall within the Caucasian ethnic group. Mark Golding falls within the Caucasian ethnic group.
Yes, he does.
Who happens to assimilate the Jewish religion and calling himself Jews. The Bible says there are some who call themselves Jews and they are not. He's one of them. Likewise, Jonathan is one of them who call himself a Jew and he's not, because if you do the proper tracing of their background, you find out that these people are not.
They're scribes and Pharisees.
Right? In fact, they're from the tribe of Ashkenaz. Right? Whenever you hear the word Ashkenaz,
They call themselves Ashkenazi.
hold on there, son. So they're from the tribe of Ashkenaz. Now, the Ashkenazi, in the true sense of the word, are all European. Do not have European Jews. No Koso. That's an oxymoron.
Not all of us, so brother.
And I will stand against it with all my might. No European, nobody, no Caucasians are Jews.
No.
Alright, Joshua. When I big up Hitler still. That why if he's Hitler say he never analyze no Jews.
No man, I know.
Yeah, because he knows the real Jews.
I deliberately avoided it, but I know, right? Now,
When you know. What's
I think
Them people hijack man, them are bogus man. Hijack the Jewish thing.
Let's not
Speedy.
let me learn.
Yeah.
Milan. Now,
Speedy.
hold on.
Please allow him to land, please.
So, having said that, I will take the position. I will be the roughneck in the midst and say white man. Yes. I will not prey on anyone's illness because you have control over your emotions, but you don't have control over how you were born in terms of it, whether you're ill or well. So if he has Down syndrome, there's nothing he can do about that.
No.
But the fact that he is a descendant of slave owners and he's a white man who wants to sit in our parliament. And
That's how we got that angle there. Continue.
Hold on. Yeah.
never even sought to say, hey, my forefathers, my grandfather was involved in something that I don't support. Not even that, he never said.
No, he can't do that. They'll never do that. Because then they would have to pay a reparation.
Hold on. And I'm saying that the man don't have the decency and every national holiday that we have that has to do with us fighting for our freedom. Independence Day, Emancipation Day, and National Heroes Day. These all represent our struggles. Mark Golding has deliberately been absent from all of them. Huh?
Joshua, why we tell us it's an English
and
kid?
hold on, thought. And we're going to go back and I'm going to add to what you say. And while they would pass Mr. Siaga as a white man, please understand that man supported, which we know he's not. He supported everything. He is always there celebrating with us as a people.
He want to decline program, you know.
Hold on.
You're going to get it, man. You're going to get it, brother.
No, we don't have to mention Mr. Siaga again. And let me tell you why. When you use that line, it's almost as if he's a white man, but you're trying to make an excuse for him. The plain fact is he's not a white man. Full stop. Argument done.
Okay.
And here is a man whose family's grandfather was directly involved in owning slaves in Jamaica, not in another country, you know? In Jamaica. And he inherited slave money, right? And want to sit in our parliament. And not only sit in our parliament, but disrespect all of the holidays that has to do with our struggle. And we have a black prime minister, and he has no regard for that prime minister. That man needs.
All right.
That man needs.
Joshua, why believe someone say he's an English agent? Mark Golding. Okay.
And being that he's the highest paid, you notice what he take the money and do? He take it and went and invest it elsewhere, not back into the Jamaica that he so love and want to be the head of state in. He take that money and elsewhere.
Right? So That's what I want to say, Squitty. You know, that man should never sit in our parliament.
No.
That's right. I got get rich. I get our bridge up on top them is a rich stuff. But what may I say? That's why I take the line. I never wanted this the sickness line that as well. Let me not deal with that something either.
No.
Because sickness and respect another person.
No.
You see me? The man a white man bridging them fees them are superior people bridging. Them people them fees them people beneath them. That's how them stay. Most some of them. Or most of them. But anyway, Mr. One about that, Mr. Rich.
Yeah, man.
What am I now?
I'm gonna read the Klein legacy along from Mr. Siaga.
Go ahead, bro.
So I'm here every night, alright, you're that part of now. Mr. Siaga's legacy in shaping the country's political history began at age 29. When in 1959, founder of the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, Sir Alexander Bustamante, now national hero, nominated him to serve in the upper house of Parliament, the Legislative Council, later the Senate. Mr. Siaga was the youngest member to be appointed to serve in this capacity. Alright, Giant Select Committee, youngest member. At 32 years of age, as a member of the Legislative Council in 1959, Mr. Siaga became the youngest member of the Giant Select Committee, which prepared Jamaica's independence constitution. Mr. Siaga also served as minister in the first post-independence government. After winning the West Kingston seat in 1962 as member of parliament, he was appointed to the cabinet as Minister of Development and Welfare. Following the 1967 general election, he was appointed Minister of Finance and Planning, and in 1974 he became the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, as a position he held for 30 years. Alright, outstanding growth. Mr. Siaga's unrivaled contribution to the social and economic fabric of the nation cannot be denied. In the archives of Jamaica legislative history, as Minister of Finance and Planning between 1967 and 1972, Mr. Siaga demonstrated his extraordinary chervil in financial matters in collaboration with Jamaica's fourth Prime Minister, the late Most Honorable Hugh Shearer. He produced outstanding economic growth rates. Mr. Siaga became Prime Minister following the general election of October 30, 1980. The JLP again took the helm of government in 1983 general election, and Mr. Siaga remained Prime Minister until February 1989. In the 1980s, Mr. Siaga led Jamaica to economic recovery, aiming for giving the way for new ties such as the establishment of the Caribbean Basin Initiative. Alright, banking and trade entitled. Listen now. Mr. Siaga established the following institution: the Jamaica Unit Trust 1970, Student Revolving Loan Fund for Higher Education, now the Student Loan Bureau 1970, to provide loans covering tuition fees to Jamaican students pursuing higher education. The Jamaica Mortgage Bank 1973, the National Development Bank 1981, Jamaica Trade and Investment formerly Jampo 1981. Alright, I'm going to want to page now. CBI, which gave Caribbean countries special and unprecedented trade access to the United States. The Jamaican economy was rebuilt during this period and enjoyed average annual growth of 5%, which peaked at 8% in 1987. Mr. Siaga spearheaded the establishment of a large number of cultural, educational, and financial institutions, which were catalysts for the development of Jamaica. Among these are Artus NTA, the Jamaica Festival Commission, Things Jamaica, the 100 Village Program, the Port Montego Bay, Jamaica Unit Trust, the Export-Import Exim Bank, the Jamaica Stock Exchange, the Jamaica Development Bank, and the Agricultural Credit Bank. Other institutions and initiatives include the National Development Bank, the Dissemination of the Currency, Metropolitan Pass and Market, the National School Feeding Program, the Self-Start Fund, Solidarity, the Food Stamp Program for the Advancement of Early Childhood Education, PACE, the Golden Age Movement, the Media Divestment Program, and the return of the remains of national hero, the Right Excellent Marcus Garvey, to Jamaica for re-interment at National Heroes Park. Mr. Siaga was also responsible for the development of the Urban Development Corporation, UDC, in the early 1960s in answer to the problem of unplanned urbanization. He also conceptualized and spearheaded the development of the Kingston, Ocho Rios, Montego Bay, and Nigel waterfronts. Also, to his credit, was the creation of the Jamaica Mortgage Bank, as well as the Student Loan Bureau, National Development Bank, and the National Investment Promotion Limited, now Jamaica Promotion Corporation, JAMPRO. All right, financial institution now. Agricultural Credit Bank 1981, sales start for 1984, comprehensive tax reform 1985, solidarity 1985, export import exit 1986, premium investment limited 1989, notable financial policies, the decentralization of the Jamaica currency, and the Jamaican Institution of Financial Institution 1969, the regularization of the economy and the privatization of the government financial and industrial institution, including the National Commercial Bank and the Caribbean Cement Company, 1986. You understand? Me, I don't want me know me can't read them when I like I see like at night.
Why the more the institution they are reading, so like you are tired to write it.
I want man not to know. I want man not to know what I want to know.
Robert, Squitty.
Yeah.
When I did it, I did it year before last and I sent it to Clean Green. At 3 pages long, I'm talking we're not talking the regular book leaf, We're talking the long pages. 3 pages long. Yeah, man.
When we say the man do about 200 institutions, we say other than when in there, extra. I see you something I tell about it.
I want man that in a man.
Yes, I want
the man.
Yeah, man.
You say the man institution about over 200 institutions the man put in, brother.
And it's not done it, I just me I can have one me now. I tell it, alright, now give one us this is social development initiative.
Thing the fact.
You know part now. The Golden Age Movement, 1965. Human Employment and Resource Training Program and just NTA. The 48 Program, 1980. Golden Age Home for the Elderly Poor, 1985. LEAP, Learning for Earning Activity Program, 1986. Raise funds from the European Union Facility to build residential halls for the University of the West Indies, University of Technology, and the Cultural Training Center. Now the Edna Manley School for the Visual and Performing Arts, 1988.
Now, slow down. Hold on there, Rich. Read that again. I'm tell PNP and PNP said Edward Siaga have nothing to do with Edna Manley School. So read that again.
Joshua, members, I don't say the name now. I change the name and get Edna Manley after,
Right, but me tell PNP and PNP say Siaga have nothing to do with Edna Manley. Eh?
School of
I'm
But all the Nama man in last school, I don't see I go build it too.
Read it for me. Read it for me.
Yeah, you got, yeah.
Rich, read that. That's a chant here.
In the band TV, man, they get a call.
Hey, let me
I see go back here.
As somebody not call me, man. Alright, read it back. Raise funds from the European Union Loan Facility to build residential hall for the University of the West Indies, University of Technology, and the Cultural Training Center, now the Edna Manley School of the Visual and Arts. You understand?
Right.
You know, somebody that call me on the road. Hey, Squitty, I got 21 and 9 on the program. Somebody that call me.
Alright.
You hear?
Alright.
Now go tune in again.
Oh, man, you go on good, man, Mr. Rich, man. You go on good still. You
Alright, so that man, I can read you 919, man. Know what you say?
got the in the comment and they never know them something. They appear back getting in the comments and them sitting there.
Squitty, you can also go GIS website and the Labour Party website and also National Library of Jamaica website and find the information. Yeah. Right? PNP don't like hear them something because they like run with live narrative.
But
because even Michael,
Hey, Mulano.
got them billet.
No, me know, man.
Them just changing name.
Yeah, equity. Even the sit down on Portmore there, where the me are there. A labor right build that, a building there, a labor right build that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Portmore there, you know.
I understand later, but Squitty never knows that Mr. Siaga have him handing on so much thing. So you see when he...
For real.
Alright. You see all the thing, the word that him pronounced incorrectly is Squitty. Decimal deviation of the currency. Right?
Yeah.
Without Mr. Siaga, we wouldn't have no money, you know. The money what we use now, and Mr. Siaga come up with it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? And the nationalization. Yes. And the nationalization where we own our own institution, financial institution. And Mr. Siaga do it. A lot of people don't know that, not even labor rights don't know it sometimes.
Well, watch out, man. Me tell people that Edward Siaga are more Jamaican than enough of our band, yeah.
No, you don't have to say more Jamaican. The man is a Jamaican. The man.
You say more. No, Joe, no. Well, I'm put it that way, the Joshua. You have some people through the man never born on the style. They might go out like them, through them the ball on the side and feed them more Jamaican. This man is Jamaican fully, more than enough away, more patriot.
Right, but we have to qualify it, Chromas. We have to make people know that a business in father did go to Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah. You know, that made a video of the man say about I just go about them there, you know, about I don't really ask them, but I just have a band still. But
by chance, because him parents
guy him say it in one interview, me at the interview.
Him say by accident, me see since night, me da watch it too.
Yeah, because I post it, repost it over there too. You put the see it, Canon. If not up on my page, you don't put the see it.
Hi guys, wasn't it that they went to go do some work in the Panama Canal?
Oh, his father went to Boston, Massachusetts to go do some business, and while he was down there, Mr. Siaga was born, and 3 months later, he come back to Jamaica.
Yes. Why people better walk on?
Nothing with that word.
Yeah, see it, mom. See it, put in the comments. Yeah. Nah, Joshua.
No, sister, Mrs. Onless, the man you seriously have a problem with.
As the speaker of the house.
Yeah, the man say that the man them want up there.
Huh?
He not say at the time of the man them want to be like it too strict.
And Mrs. Onless them have a problem with, because guess what? She too bright for him. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Him not like assertive black women.
Yes.
You want to be timid.
That's true, she pull up.
Yeah, push over, and him just feel him above her. And you see him can't get to bully her. I'm so angry.
Yeah, it's a typical PAP here, man. Anything they can't control and bully and take over, PAP don't love that.
Look on that man Scott backs down the woman. And then first, remember, so when they did the consultation meeting for Portmore, remember, say I said grab some woman, something and lick one woman, remember?
The me that have Portmore that. If you don't want it, with the me that with Port, they told me if you don't want it to, with the me no. Me that keep, and the labor them find out about the meeting. More them find out about the meeting. Go the labor right them.
And them a go around in a claim project. Imagine PNP, election just run 1 month ago. Them a go around and claim that them advocate for all these projects. Or them advocate for projects that were go through procurement process and listed. How that could have come through so quick?
Man, so next time come deal with them. Next time I make sure come deal with this.
They love jacket, that's why.
Next time come deal with it, man, and correct it, man. They know where I go on, man. What time is it? 1 p.m.
When I sent me here, this said, map all of the solutions to the people and problem. And little rain fall and him can't get the landslide clean up. Little rain fall. Now him a come in a parliament a ball like a little bee with a itch.
What a petal we attack?
The one where went round a doctor done. But over a weekend, pressure reach him, because say guess what happened? Landslide round there.
Yeah, but no,
round there, so me come from, when you have landslide,
You know you keep up to the news around this, man. You know you keep up.
When you have land if you don't say no, you can't go nowhere no. Because the style unstable and at any point in time, Rockstone will roll down by you.
Yeah. Well, you get a regular update petal for in your place.
No, but me not look on them. Me not look on them, you know. Because I didn't live right them round the cause that fear happen.
Yeah. You go petal. Never continue in that way, that's it.
No, Mr. I labor right them make him win round here, so because the PNP voters or they normally vote and the labor right them no vote.
I know you're right, but I was some fiscal harvest them, man. And them, I like, you know, and them dislike more than PNP them right now. Them would labor right them buy out. And them, I nothing with them right now.
They get buy out nothing vote, man.
Them are labor right. Them are labor right, man.
Them are all, a lot of them are all hard then, you see.
They want to pick up the PNP mentality because PNP are hold my money. And they want labor right to do the same. And they never watch. Them for go, they want to labor right. Them are Judas. Labor wrong them there.
Them not say MP during the whole time. They see working, but they not. They want the man come and they come sit down with them.
If you see the record where you want to say MP for, that you put him for work. You want him. Because you don't get a veranda come, he go eat out of pot of them something there. If you go here, man.
Me not look on them.
Personally, them a look, man.
What are the crew, man? I could hear young Mula. Mula.
Yeah, man. No, go on top.
Alright.
Anytime I disappear, because I'm going back to work. But I don't go and talk, yeah?
Yeah, wifey. You know your thing going on. You have to take care of the people, the nurse, night nurse. Gregory Isaac, you know?
Me not find somebody Thursday, though.
I'm going to my Thursday, when you come to Jamaica, I'm my Thursday.
Why Joshua gone so quiet since me come out?
No, just them there still me no, choose some other people that talk, man. So show him that talk for a while. Just get some other people first or something.
I solid as a rock, quiet.
Joshua,
Kenan, what you doing?
Me there, man. Me there.
Boss out something now. Big Kenan.
Kenan, I'm in G2, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to run.
And Sassy, I'm in.
you up, Sassy?
Sassy, I'm a general to man.
Yeah.
Joshua like he ready for talk to you, though, Peter looks like him.
Joshua, go on and run it.
Joshua, not like when me get mad, you know.
Nah.
I want time Mr. Petal get mad, you know. On a program, go on it and just done them and jump off.
Yeah. Alright, so, you know, I just want to reiterate something that I said earlier and then leave. You know, we as a nation, we should never take what Mark Golding did in
Joshua, hold on, Joshua. You have to talk to Petal first. Talk to her, she want to talk to you. Come to her first.
Talk to me, Petal. What you want to say?
Joshua good, man. Me and Joshua can talk if you want to talk, man. We good.
You want to acknowledge her, that's why I stop you.
Okay. Go on talk, Joshua. All right, come on. All right.
She knows that she am a baby. She know that. Right. So, I am saying that what Mark Golding did in Parliament yesterday and also what he did at our Hero celebration should not be tolerated. He again has boycotted another national event, as he has been doing in the 4 years that he has been leader of the PNP, with no due regard for our struggle and our victory over slavery. Right? That's one. And then yesterday, walking out of Parliament, well, not even yesterday, today, that's utter disrespect to the institution, and not just to the institution of Parliament, but also to our guests who were present, which is the Cuban massage that was there. We should not accept it. He owes the nation an apology. And even PNP, whether you're PNP, put away party politics. This is an embarrassment to the nation. It's like having a guest at your house and you decide, boy, you walk out and leave the guest sit down here. You're telling the guest, I don't want you here, so please leave. That's what you're telling the guest indirectly. You know, you're unwelcome here. And as a nation, we should not allow the Gleaner to continue to make excuses for Mark Golding, but we need to stand up, begin to write letters, call the radio programs, picket Garden House and wherever we can to ensure that this white man, who should not be in our parliament in the first place, understand that this is not.
But Joshua, go like that with PNP to understand, but on the right levels and of things to deal with, you know. But when the election done, you know, and the government farm, the politics supposed to done, you know, man. The party politics and the campaign is done, you know, brother. And that PNP to understand, you know.
All right. The truth is, Chromas, in the history of Jamaica, bad as it has been, even in the violent 70s with Michael Manley, at least Michael Manley had decorum. When it was over, Michael Manley was done with it. Portia traced people and said, no girl, no boy, no for drama tongue. But Portia was far better than Mark Golding. PJ Patterson, everybody know that he's dishonest. But PJ Patterson was a statesman. Peter Phillips, we know who Peter Phillips is in Tell Life and Andrew about Big House and all of them something there. Plus the letter against Bruce Golding regarding Dudos. But Peter Phillips, no one can ever say that he was not a statesman. And he reigned, and all of them reigned in their party representative. Mark Golding, everybody is doing their own thing whenever they want to and sabotaging the entire political process. They don't care. Right? And the followers, I've never heard Mark Golding come out and be conciliatory and say, listen, hear what happened. Election is done now, and as a nation, we need to unite and come together. The rest, at least, have tried to do it. Mark Golding does see it.
The man, English agent, man, that is the difference, Joshua. As bad as them people, I have said people are not Jamaican, took for me. Most of them are not Jamaican, but some of them have little Jamaican and them still, so they will still have certain as we say.
I have a few PNP, like even 411, who is honorable and current cross, who is still a PNP.
Yeah.
I will not take that from them because it's their right. But they were decent enough to continue to do the right thing. Mark Golding don't have no statement.
He man a partner with Joshua. Right. That's the low line. He man a partner with the English agent.
Right. So having said that, I want us to keep the focus and keep the pressure on and make him understand. So we're not tolerate this. We're not
I just said something something because the Observer right now and the Gleaner join up, so you know so them no worse than no credibility right now. One time Observer used to be like the opposing to Gleaner one time when Clovis is a cartoon used to bring some bad cartoon and I thought, remember Clovis? When them time I used to love Observer, you know. You see, but right now, you know, so they join up together now. Observer and Gleaner join up now, you know. So you know it's a double trouble, you know.
You have to understand that Mark Golding has corrupted. Mark Golding and David Campbell has corrupted every institution in Jamaica, you know.
Yes. So Observer, not an opposition to Gleaner right now. The one of them on one team.
In fact, the new line that they're now using, and I just want to drop this before I leave. It is there's Gleaner went out of them way to dig up the donation that was stated that Carib Cement gave to the Labour Party. That's the right of any company to donate to any party within Jamaica as they see fit, so long as it is mentioned in their report, right?
No, we are talking in the last election, then they go dig up that was company back them and kind of sitting.
Yesterday that information come out. Right?
So what wrong with that? Thank God everybody has jumped up and PNP bandwagon.
They are looking for the next big scandal. Gleaner is not jumping on the PNP bandwagon. Gleaner is PNP and PNP.
Yeah, we know. But when I say Joshua, a question. Observer. Now, no struck them make have Observer one at a time. So who would I sell you out to?
I don't know, but guess what? You and I have a voice and we have information, and we can't rely on mainstream media. We have to
No, it doesn't mainstream media dead, you know. That's them gang up, you know. Because they know them not done away, you know.
Alright, so I'm going to run, but young Mula, I want to hear from you. I'm stay on the outside and listen to you.
Yeah, around there, I go and say, Munchie just come like that box, and I say, I to Munchie be. Yeah,
where Munchie then? Munchie, my girlfriend.
She just forward.
Good night, Joshua. Good night, everybody. From Joshua step up in a life where he really change up, man.
Oh, You know what time I call up on your phone and you not answer me? You not take my phone call again.
No, me not take no call.
Step up in your life.
Me a politician, me not take call.
There's a politician that take call, Munchie step up.
Especially since election, don't know Crowbers. You can't better call it.
No,
Yeah.
I have not called you since election done, but me call you a few times before election. I you not take my call.
Because they telling me they campaign, I look vote. But I'm a politician now. So Squitty, me don't want to bring the program into disrepute, you know. But me come here tonight with heavy heart.
Beg you some of your curry while you cook no Munchie while you're there.
You know, so me not cook no curry though.
They be the Dutch pot cover man.
Yeah, but I don't curry. I mean, not cook. I no flour. Jesus Christ, I don't think I make, but I no flour. Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, I don't want to bring the program in a distribution or panel. I want to do that talk about before. I don't like mash up people program.
No, well, what I spoke about, Munchie, was two things. The embarrassment, the disrespect of the Cuban ambassador that was in Parliament.
Oh, God. Oh, God, it was embarrassing.
Right. And secondly, the continual sabotaging and boycotting of our national celebrations, such as Heroes Day and those things, that Mark Golding continued to demonstrate that he has no regard for.
Yeah, but they don't care. That's what the PNP them want. Then that's what they want. They don't care. Because they don't farm government, they no business.
Right, and the fact that this man is a direct descendant of slave owners, and he has inherited slave money and still want to sit in our parliament. In my personal view, as a Jamaican, I believe that those who are Pan-Africanists and the Rastafarian community need to look deeply at this and say, listen, we can't fight so hard and make the man who caused our ancestors pain to come sit in our parliament. Him should be.
First of all, Joshua, the Pan-Africanist are all PNP people.
Alright, we just Munchie.
And the Rastafari and them look sitting for them, they're hungry and poor.
Take your time about Munchie.
But before we go into the details, Chromers and Pan, I don't want to bring the program in a disrepute, but I have an announcement to make. So a couple nights ago, because I wasn't online, I was busy, because I'm a politician and winning also, I don't have vote, so I'm gone. But because me a head girl for the blogging society, down at the grassroots, down at the people with the Prime Minister say my be a nation at a tribe. Me and the tribe crew, the nation people them gone with the Prime Minister, me left behind. Kinda carry me because I be sent some of the Prime Minister so he left me about. Me no mind. Me pick bush. Anyway, I don't want to mash up the program in a Spitty, but I have to make this public announcement to Miss Merlene. I don't know her. And she don't know me. We never spoken before. We don't know go line. But I just want to publicly say to her tonight, say, we can have go line if she wants. Because me and her then I same tribe, gutter, bottom of the barrel, clean up rubbish, and me and her that. So if you want to go there, we can go there. Okay, Squitty?
Can I say something?
Alright.
I think I should have just let go that vibe because I want family. I don't know why the PMP them are back and a customer.
Thank you. I mean, I want to go there.
You don't need that. You need to just make it bygones be bygones and that gone and past. Can we talk about it tonight, you know, with the disrespect.
As long as she make bygones be bygones and make everything
pass, we are one family.
I am willing to do the very same. Yeah, once she make it rest, me will make it rest too. Me not here to cause any problem.
Yeah, man, I just prolong that, man. Not even talk about that again.
We just want to put it on the record so the answer can record it. So don't let answer record it. Yes, we don't want a problem. We not talk about what happened. It gone already. We can move on to what will go on today. No problem. I don't have a problem with it as long as nothing is going to go on. I am willing to walk away. I'm a peacemaker, no Squitty. I'm here for the PNP.
That you're not a peacemaker. Say Audrey in the comment section say, Markie G does show up because you got a costume.
Mark Golding, you see the problem, Squitty and panel. Remember me do a couple of videos, in a Sanya. Me know say the PNP problem, the PNP come with a strategy this season, you know, Squitty. But we not come with none. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I really like talk about my party because you soon see the Labour right in coming in a section that cost me. The PNP come with a strategy, Chromas. We don't come with none. The PNP strategy is to disrupt, make problem, spread lies, and prevent the government from doing any work. Because
work, you know.
Not gonna work.
But they know the rules, Squitty. They know the rule.
Yes, and I thought
that know the rule.
But they look like idiots, you know. Everybody has to chew them, you know.
That's why I say that's their plan. Our plan now is to remain calm and focus on the work of the Jamaican people.
That's why we have Warmington in there to fix them business. Warmington said them are in
Sometimes Warmington get out of hand to, you know, Squitty. Sometimes Warmington get out of hand to.
Leave the Prime Minister alone, Munson. Leave the Prime Minister alone.
We never pleased with Warmington behavior.
Warmington is my second Prime Minister. Let him alone.
No,
what was it today?
Warmington said the right thing.
We never pleased with the behavior today, Chromas. Me tell you the truth.
When do me not hear that one day?
We never watch the Parliament today, Chromas.
Me only hear the man called the man.
They are working, you know. They are working at the
I don't know, but I do want to know, say me very tribal. I mean, like a good whopping to the PNP body. I think Warmington being a backbencher and a disruptor, him not take no prisoner. On both sides. You know, see him behavior today? You know, watch it.
No, Warmington, all right, man.
I go and find out, I don't know what I'm saying, but I go and hear and know. All
right. So,
Warmington affidavit if take all the
when imagine we had visitors today, Chromas. People from the Cuban embassy. That's a little housekeeping due to where we are doing to please United Nations. And I'm not serious because that now move the nigga because with Marco Rubio as the Secretary of State, Cuba will still under embargo till they did. No changing. But you know sometimes we have to toe the line, so we decide to do it. So the statement from Minister Terry Lang today about try to compel the United States to lift up the embargo and kind of free up Cuba so they can make a banking system going, like a trade going. That's like a beautiful statement. Yeah. And Terry Lang asked the speaker to suspend the standing order so he can read it in a Spanish, just to show a little appreciation to the Cuban people, and so that the Cuban people can tape it in a Spanish Chromas and play to the people. You never see Warmington behavior?
Me never look to them.
So me blind.
Where me not say this?
Warmington say, point of order, Madam Speaker. Why don't speak Spanish? I don't understand in order say it must read in English. And I can't understand Spanish. And I don't and should I go and learn Spanish and come back?
Yeah. I agree with that some bullshit.
Enough because the minister asked for the standing order to be suspended, Chromas. And asked for legal
please, I have guests like please.
And we're just doing it so that they can have it recorded, so they can play to the Cuban people, so the Cuban people
can agree with that some bullshit. I agree with you 100%.
Warmington's behavior was unacceptable. It was embarrassing. And I support Warmington.
What happened after that? The Munchi, what happened after that?
After that, Chromas, when the speaker tried to explain to him, he said to the speaker, the standing order said that, and the standing order said, I must hear it in English, and I don't understand Spanish.
Yeah, but
you're wrong.
No,
but it is wrong. It's wrong, Squitty is wrong because he's wrong, Squitty.
He must speak Spanish.
But the standing order was.
But if you understand, what Munchi say, Squitty, we know saying that at the same time you have guests, and you want to look official, and you want to make the group and people feel good at them stuff there. So turn out just do it in Spanish.
English and Spanish.
It did written English and Spanish, Squitty. He written a both. I tell you now.
Yeah.
So Warmington go with himself now, Chromas. And when the speaker tried to do it too much, he try explain and I tell him say he gave him permission and the standing order was suspended, but he step out, he never get for ear. They have to do it all over again. suspend the standing order all over again, and want me to slow and listen again. And when the speaker I try to explain to you, say, did you turn off my mic? Don't turn off mic. Want me to never go on good today?
Yeah.
Never go on good
You
today.
know, if you control yourself.
Good night.
Control
Good night,
yourself.
everyone.
Yeah, if you
Control
control
yourself.
Good night.
if you know the situation, if you know
Yes.
the
Control
They were right.
yourself. So I'm saying that good night, Dimple. So I'm saying that to say squishy.
night,
What I need, what I make sure I
We have to be
No, me cool, nice.
we have to be careful because remember now, guys, we have to be careful because the PNP is on a different mission from us. Our mission is to govern and serve the people of Jamaica. PNP mission is to disrupt and go up on the news every single night and look like them and do something when they not do nothing. And we could do well without one and sometime adding to it. That's all I have to say. We can't learn that.
If you behave yourself sometimes, still alone.
Listen, guys, that's the nature of Warmington.
Yeah, remember I said Dimple. Hold on, Dimple. As a politician, the man is a seasoned politician. The man must know time and place to do things, man.
Yes.
Nobody doesn't say nothing to talk, my brother. You even know that, brother. The arrogant thing that not gonna work, brother. Don't you get all the whole of the politician for the two sides and you get the most vote. And then see that me say make a long so. That's my boss one too. So you get most of
And behave himself as a big man.
arrogance not gonna work, brother. If you stick a page out of the Prime Minister.
Yeah, tell you.
At times. And easy back, man.
Personalities varies, right? Different personalities, and that is one is
We want to go on bad. We want to go on bad for the PNP, but that me want to go on bad.
because he stepped out and didn't hear the ruling. Normally, you know, if you listen to the international news and stuff, all right, even here in Canada, like Trudeau or one of them, those prime ministers speaking, they speak both languages, English and French, because part of Canada is French.
Yeah.
You know, so what the Terrell should have done is in, as the standing order says, to speak in English and then Spanish.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do.
Excellent, Virgin. Well on, excellent, Virgin, excellent. No matter how long you want and someone, they must have time and place to do.
But you don't want me not do better than that. Want me not do better.
Dimple.
Yeah?
Terry Lang spoke in English twice. Then he asked for the standing order to be suspended so he could say it in Spanish the third time. He asked and he got permission from the speaker. That's what happened. And after he finished speaking in Spanish, he spoke in English immediately. Nothing was wrong with that because he got permission from the speaker. He never get up and just talk Spanish. So he asked for the standing order to be suspended, and the speaker gave him leeway. Warmington, as Chroma said, it doesn't matter if you win by 10,000 votes or one single vote. Our thing what we have is a first past the post. Westminster system. So once again, if you win by one vote and you win by 10,000, you'll have the same position in Parliament. Warmington argument that he win by 10,000 votes is irrelevant. It is irrelevant.
Yeah, but arrogance is not going to work, brother.
He was actually right though.
He was not right, Dimple. Because your Dimple, your example is without basis, because the reason why Justin Trudeau and Pierre Poilievre and Markie speaking both language, because Canada have a French province called Montreal, Quebec.
Yeah.
That is the reason why they automatically speaking both languages. And even the man over Montreal, even the man over Montreal, Labran, whoever one name, he don't speak no English, I be a French. So that is different. In Jamaica, we know that our language is English. We know our first language is English. When we speak all English, standing order said should we speak in English. We agree with that. But as I said before, we don't cannot act like the PNP. The standing order was suspended. And that is in the standing order. You can suspend the regular order, Squitty, and give leeway to do what you do.
Yeah, special occasion to them, and that's why it happens. That special occasion today, no, got the Cuban them then, so it's a special occasion. So you can suspend the Solidarity and need the thing official. What happened? No.
We stepped out of the parliament.
I just 5 minutes, Chrome, and 1 hour. 5 minutes.
Right? And these people are grandstanding and going with themselves, you know, like them have the power.
Yeah,
them have all of parliament for much power. One little question.
I'm going to play a little devil's advocate tonight. I know me go to panel in because I'm out bad. But let me ask you a question, Chromas. Since we have a tropical storm coming squitty, and Parliament is where both sides meet and talk about things happen or things. Because remember saying Samuda was the one who started his statement by talking about the tropical storm. He said advisory out and he said to everybody. Yeah. You don't think the Parliament should talk about the tropical storm? Mute my mind. Everybody go on the table and answer that question.
I'm not talk about and him get out and the man for ask question, answer question and I give statement. Right, let me not talk about now.
Yeah. If talk about it, of course. So you have to talk about it.
My take on the matter, Monche. Whilst we are having a tropical storm and nothing is wrong in terms of asking a question, I think the PNP's approach was against protocol. Instead of asking questions, they are making statements,
right.
Which is not following the standing order. In addition to that, we have an agency that is solely dedicated for disaster management, right? Which has never failed over the period of time. And if there's anything that we need to know, in addition to the agency, there's GIS, which is normally activated at this time. Right? And the members of Parliament normally have their own mechanisms that they use to reach out to the people. And PNP is fully aware of these mechanisms.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to grandstand today.
Right.
That's why they were there. Doing all of that.
And news me, happening news me here then.
Typical PNP man, a real talk, Joshua. A real talk.
You know, not
I told them never know we're going to Parliament today, because all them something new to me, because that's what they know so. And when Muncha say walk out, that's how Joshua earlier when I say Mark go in walk out. But we never know what the reason why they walk out really still. But I'm sure the regular habit to them do. We don't feel them style, but the question, they never know what really for them. So they are we don't know we're going to Parliament.
You know, really chaka.
Well, me, look at Peter there. Well, me personal Joshua, me know that the PNP are come to grandstand and catch headlines. Me say it every day. So the PNP can't catch me off guard because I am already prepared for them squiddy. I know their style. Only issue me have with my party, I don't know say me can give my party constructive criticism. Because when vote time, when time my party rang, me I put on my
that's how we stay about that.
Me and my whole family, me and my 4 or 5 votes in my house and everybody have to run out. Wrong or right, we not left drop no catch. So that gives me I am in the position, Squiddy, to say what I never agree with today. What I did not agree with today, Chromas, what I did not agree with today, Chromas, is one of me just start with Warmington and the next
yeah, Warmington. We agree with this upon that one.
Yeah, man. I want me to agree with Joshua. Maybe me out on a lane by myself, but since and this time and not just today. Because if you now watch international weather and you pay attention, you know that this storm have been in the Caribbean over Barbados for the past 4 or 5 years. Maybe some people know what me I watch it, so I know what they did. And not 2 days, you know me here, but I'm supposed about it more than 24 hours now. So based on that, Chromas, and Desmond McKenzie would not be able to be in Parliament today for personal reason. We not bash him for that. We have a state minister. Joshua. You don't think the state minister could have picked up the slack?
I support you on that the state minister could. However,
and they said them not going on. When they start when the question asks now, they said them not going on. I think the state minister not talking now.
No one ever the state minister. It was no one ever the state, it was Samuda. But we have a minister of state in the local government, one feather bird. And I am saying
them never reach us yet.
No feather bird never addressed the Parliament Twitter, my issue is this, right, Joshua. We know Jamaica react to tropical storm and hurricane. We know we are frightened Friday, and everybody know. When we hear say storm come, Khadija, we run up and down like chicken, and we call all we family and foreign beg money. So we want to buy kerosene oil, we want to buy bulb, we want to buy candle, we full. We clean out supermarket when storm come, and we know about that. So I am saying, due to the anxiety of Jamaican people jumping squitty when they hear so the rain go fall, we should have had the state minister have a statement prepared to address the country. Or say to the country, say, this is just a little advisory, more to come from the minister in the next 24, 20, 50. Nothing wrong with that. We open up ourselves to this from the PNP as well because we make it look like, say, we never had nothing prepared. When you were Mark Wood said that statement, the PNP thought it was okay to go there because the Minister Samuda said he might represent Minister Mackenzie. And he did say it for true. And the person that tried to tell me about we have ODPE and top foolish about ODPE and a different sitting prime minister.
But them talk about it in a parliament, say stand there 300 miles from Jamaica. You never hear that?
Yeah? We must be more proactive, Chromas. More proactive. Jamaican people, when they use a storm come, then go down out of the supermarket and buy every bread off. You want to bet that tomorrow I go to a place and me no bread no out there? Me no keep me buy my bread today. Let's not do what I bread in the supermarket because they're frightened squitty. So I am saying nothing is wrong if we had a proper statement put out. The Minister of State and the Minister of Local Government is reassuring the country that we're going to move with alacrity for the drain cleaning. We're also in dialogue with NWA and we're going to set up advisory in the next 12 hours to the members of Parliament on further Yes, that's right.
I talk about it too.
You know, you just spoke about channel.
Me no ever tired of me ever time. Me no never tired of time. Me on nothing from the same book.
Hold on, Munchie. Don't
mute the mic, guys.
They only come to distract from the salient point whenever them come over. Alright, so you open up a can of worm and I want to repeat something that I said last week. I believe that local government and the way we operate parliamentarily needs to be revamped. But let me start with the can of worm that I think you have opened up. What it shows is that our local governance system is not functioning. Because if it needs the Prime Minister or the Minister of Local Government to tell the councillors that they need to activate drain cleaning, then something is wrong. Right? I mean, whilst I understand and agree with you, I am not deviating from your position. But I'm saying that this should be something that the councillors should already know that, listen,
Natural, Joshua.
Right, natural, because it's a part of their responsibility. And they're already getting money every single month towards these ventures, right? And because they hoard it for election purposes, most of them broke now, right? Because they hoard it for election, if you go buy a vote, and now most of them broke. And then one come stretch out them onto the government.
Joshua, point of order. Did you not hear the PNP them? What I saying catching a tail life and Desmond Mackenzie said they don't get no money, that's why they can't do nothing.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. And Scott walk out because they challenge him.
Local government is scrap and dash way made up on the same page. Me not offended, darling. Scrap and dash way.
Now, here's what I believe needs to happen. I think the way we function under the Westminster system is not serving us well as a nation. I think local government don't necessarily need to be scrapped. I think it needs to be revamped. And even to a certain extent be expanded. I think we need to have less member of parliament, that the larger parishes in terms of population size can end up with 2 parliamentarians. Like Kingston and St. Andrew can end up with 2 or 3 parliamentarians, right? The rest of the country, one parliamentarian. And I believe that the parliamentarian's job should be solely to focus on the constituency, not to be ministers of government, but to focus solely on the country, while the ministers of government should not necessarily be parliamentarians.